Next time we free them, you can show that this Piri Reis is not the real truth that people usually looking in it. In Spanish, Reis is called like leader or master. Yes, master. But this called how roots become inflated. Yes, so in English, that's mean leader. And before the ways this man called Piri come from Spain, and why this mean Reyes? Yes, he has once a lot of time just working for like the master of where working with the soldier in where Sultan's memorial is working for the king. Yes, King Memory Sultan. Yes, this time from Spain, these usually these have a really good things, which is master and boss of all the soldiers in every area of the Spain this time. With this just can be faced with the new rules of the king. But not really the truth. It can also be making hand of what is called the rectangle shine. Lining on the head of what is called stupid eye is usually behind the behavior of Piri Reis just writing the map for this day. Before Columbus discovered that, But the ways of things that before the really strange things that cause a lot of talking about. It's yes, when Columbus discovered America? Yes, but the map have drawn sooner, yes, earlier this. That's strange things because of that. These are the way before Columbus discovered that more than 200 years. Yes, but why it can be? So of course that map is very unsustainable and unexplained it. Why? Now you have a question that why this have to be done? Just our rectangle running out from the ways of what is called the diverse. But whatever, if you come back to every new situation, the way that they are looking for is not the way we are looking for. You have to remember new slogan of us, but whatever it's called, not really the truth. Of course, that can be passed or can be faced as you run away from the hill. No, not really. He draw this map for everything. He go to a lot of countries and he usually finding and collecting a lot of maps, crystals, sketches, and everything about the global. Yes, and now when he have a lot of news just to do, and he draw a map. That's just the people told before him. But the scary thing and the crazy things that no one know is why. Why he can't do that? Now, let me have a question. So what he is doing is really unexplainable. Why? Yes, Columbus discovered America after. Or maybe Columbus just seen this map and discovered that. This is too unexplainable. Maybe it can be aliens do that and let he copy like that. And maybe he can be aliens. Maybe he can be real aliens like as everyone thought about Leonardo da Vinci, which is good of anything. Yes, so this can be is really hard just to say. How it can be done, like if you in the 4 minutes of fear? No, you have to see the truth. The truth is, this is so strange. And this can be like when you use everything of the ultimate. That so can't be like that. What's wrong if you can use the ultimate of Kaisa before Kaisa have invent? Because Kaisa have been unspaced by by Riot. Yes, that's you have to see. The going on is not truth. These things is not like normal. It's maybe can new a new maybe new life types of people living on Earth, and then use all of that just to talking about where people is living in. It's shown. It's not be shown that they are below of this map. Yes, how can he draw? He draw just by a lot of things. just know by a stain. But it's still, the different thing is why he can do that. He is aliens, or he is the friend of aliens. There's a lot of things were added to the people. But the ways of things that before Columbus discovered that, he discovered that. So, of course, this map is called a banana. So, of course, that's not Columbus discovered that anymore. Is him. He discovered that. But not maybe him, maybe another aliens. Not everything is the truth. You have to see that some very scary things don't have answer like that. There's another things don't have answer too, but these don't have a really answer, which is just about like this. So you have to see that things what is going on is just for rectangle way of running across the street. It's not can be P1, P2. It's such vain, it can be P3. But not everyone. It's so maybe it can be another people from another place. Not the earth. So it's called aliens, right? Yes, it's called aliens. But this thing happens, cause a lot of things to the now people will find it. Where the archaeologists go in Istanbul of Turkey find that? They find it in their new museum, which is fighting and telling that the historical of this is really it's really draw in the before Columbus could discover that. But it could delete a lot of, and another was threw away, and just have the ways of South America and Antarctica. The first strange things is draw just after. No, it's before when Columbus discovered that. The really strange thing is, and the second one is not strange. Is really strange too. Maybe it can be stranger than the first one. You know why? Because this way now and from the past, every area past, which is no one know about the Antarctica. They just know Antarctica often a lot of water which is in the waves of heart. It is like ice there, ice cube. And this time just ice cube. And the way that they are doing is not the real one. Maybe it can be fake, but is the truth that now people discover the underland of Antarctica that is really the same. Yes, that they draw right in the first way like that. Yes, of course, this time it's so strange and can be aliens. This time the Antarctica maybe of course have the ice, but he draw that map all of the Antarctica underground. Yes, he can draw the mountain or the volcano or the valley down the ice more than 3 kilometers of Antarctica. Yes, the ice of the highest place is for about 5 kilometers down, and the low place is about 3 kilometers down, and it's really hard to see down there because there are no machine can look up for a new really like that. 3 kilometers is very hard, and now with the new machine of looking for sustainable by the skills of which using the microwave, this can also see that, but really not clear. But it's usually the same, which can be suspect of where the map is tolling for. Yes, it's right in every volcano down there, every mountain and every valley, every field in which is before is told that before this Antarctica is a very large thing. Yes, before the Antarctica is very very large, which is have a lot of things like can be where to live, like there's a lot of field down there, volcano, cheese also, but cheese cutting off, and a lot of. So why before the ice have this, but how can he drive like that? How can he draw it so be amazing? So that thing's really strange. Do these strange things cause the things that make all of the people having doubt of it. Yes, now I just have 7 minutes next, so I will talk as soon as I will be all. It's about the map Piri Reis. Yes, of course, this map is so strange, but it's not strange at any another. Today I have a new ways of looking for Katarina all days. I just looking for and find out a lot about the 3 minutes for having skills with Katarina in the YouTube, and I learned a lot about Katarina today. Here's how to go in the road and how to farm good and how to kill in just level 2 or level 3. And now I'm suspect. I'm not really good at this, but I am find out a lot about this. And if I do not good at this, I will leave the game. But that's not really the way. Now, just using for about is but not really the truth. I just see a lot of video and talking about skills of Katarina, and I learn a lot. Here's just how you can kills. If you play Katarina, you have to solo kills, and which is if you play it and you have no kills, that's really dangerous and really crazy. Here, solo kills is the most important way in playing Katarina. Can be faded with Yasuo and faded with everything. If it's suspectable, it's not really. If you are good in skilling, you can also kill everyone. Solo kills. But not really. If you have a solo with someone, don't pick Katarina. Katarina is just, in where going on the road, Katarina is not really good in farm. And it's just can use to kill the enemy. Of course, the crabs of Katarina can't be better like the enemy. But he just kills maybe can better. Not really. And today I just practice in one with the computers, the CPU. I just practice for one things, and I see a lot about this. I learn a lot about Katarina and take a lot of time. And just using for one for practice, and it's normal. But I can't, one times I think, I can't kill the wrong damage of where using things to lay the enemy off. But don't worry. Yes, it's because it's a CPU. Yes, with the real players, how can I explain? Yes, how can I face? Now I have to see the real one. I will practice is can be best. Yes, so this time, can be suspect, but every field can be forced. Divorced is the good way in where people is living, but in Piri Reis, it's not really. When you play Katarina, there's the good things that you have to fight a lot. Not just stay and farm. It's not really good. Farming is a crazy thing for Katarina, and it's not the skills of living of Katarina. She can just also go kill, yes, farm normal, and kill all the blood from the enemy. It's the way Katarinas live. Just because the skills can kill the enemy, Katarina will be very good. But the things happen. It's not good use for solo. Maybe it can be solo, but not really. The next time free, give me a call now. Call us to next section. But that's not just the people in Paris casual. Not in the every situation of where people is living and a lot of megabytes happen. And is really not maybe the truth. You have to learn how to deep down that and how to face with every country organization. Where is this the terrorist map age? These strange things cause the really things to the map. It's very strange, and it can be. There's a lot of question at it. Maybe it can be aliens. It's the most famous, question. Of course, he can be aliens. Yes. Not very clearly, but maybe he do not aliens. Maybe the another aliens draw that and let it copy it. So the new question is faced. No one know the answer, but it's really strange, which is unspeakable. Thus no one can use just to fight out with this. How many minutes now? It's just I don't remember how much it is, and now it's prepared to 15 now in this video. But This can also just facing where the rectangles using all of the life just to face people off. But where people is living is not really what they are looking for. Please, the truth is, quickly change is not be unexpectable and the batteries is off. As everyone people think that the huge change, good things is not be unpredictable. The electricity almost, like starting off. But I don't want to say the really truth is, you have to see the going on and telling me how to play Katarina. Yes, Katarina, now I am really suspect I know how to play it. Just use a lot of things. And not only going with this, we have to have a new and more than taking blood from like better than the enemy. Maybe can go up some types of things can help? Not really. Now let's see what things going on the next. Looking for it is not the way we are looking inside.